Hello, and thank you for taking the time to view this presentation. My name is Brandy Murray, and today I will be walking you through the Flipped and Gamified 8th grade math project. This project combines flipped learning and gamification to increase student engagement, strengthen conceptual understanding, and improve outcomes on the STAR exam. This project rethinks the traditional math classroom. Instead of spending class time on lectures, students review instructional videos and materials at home. In-class time is used for interactive activities, problem solving, and collaborative work. Gamification elements like points, badges, and leadership boards keep students motivated and invested in their progress. Flipped learning moves direct instruction outside of the classroom, giving students more control over pacing and freeing up class time for application. Gamification adds structured rewards, challenges, and visible progress tracking to create a sense of achievement and encourage active participation. Our 5 overarching objectives are increasing engagement and motivation through game-based strategies, deepen understanding with collaborative in-class problem solving, strengthen STAR readiness with TEKS-aligned instruction, differentiate learning through technology and data, and build both math confidence and positive academic identity. Our objectives target both academic success and student mindset. We want students to be engaged, feel confident, and meet or exceed STAR expectations through personalized and rigorous learning experiences. This project runs over 6 months. Planning in month 1, content and gaming designs in month 2 and 3, piloting in month 4, full implementation in month 5, and evaluation and reflection in month 6. During the first month, we set the foundation, identifying which standards to focus on, selecting our tech tools, and outlining how flipped content and game elements will work together. The next steps involves heavy lifting, recording videos, creating quizzes and tasks, and designing the reward system. This phase takes time, but is critical for creating a polished and engaged student learning experience. For month 4, we'll pilot with a single group or class, which allows us to test how students respond, identify any technical issues, and adjust our materials before using with larger groups. In month 5, we will roll out the full unit across all targeted classes. This is where the real data collection begins, and instructional support is key to helping teachers and students succeed in the new structure. Finally, we evaluate the project, looking at data, collecting feedback, and identifying what worked and what we'd change. This step is essential if we plan to expand or replicate the model in other content areas. The strengths of this model lie in its student-centered approach, alignment to standards, and built-in differentiation. It's designed to make learning more interactive and accessible for each type of learner. When we first began this project, we set several overarching objectives. The first was to increase engagement and motivation in our 8th grade math students. This was achieved through gamification, points, badges, and leaderships that made learning feel interactive and rewarding. The second was to deepen conceptual understanding. By using a flipped learning approach, students were able to preview content at home, freeing up class time for collaboration, problem solving, and peer discussion. Our third objective was to strengthen STAR readiness. Every video, activity, and assessment was aligned with the 8th grade TEKS, giving students targeted practice on high priority skills. Fourth, we wanted to differentiate instruction. The flipped format allows students to work at their own pace with enrichment tasks and reteach opportunities built in. And finally, we aim to build math confidence. By recognizing progress, not just mastery, students could see their own growth and take pride in it. Assessing the flipped and gamified math project is straightforward. First, students log into the district's learning management system, whether that's Google Classroom, Canvas, or Schoology. Second, they open the flipped and gamified math course section. Third, they select the unit module for that week. Fourth, they watch the assigned instructional video while completing the provided notes template. Next, they take the warm-up quiz to check for understanding. Then they come to class ready to engage in the day's collaborative challenge or problem set. Points, badges, and leadership standings are updated as they participate and complete tasks. Finally, students can check their personal progress at any time through the class leadership and their individual achievement dashboard. This project is made up of several key components. First, there are the flipped videos, short, focused videos that introduce the week's math concepts. Second, interactive quizzes serve as a quick check for understanding, with instant feedback to guide next steps. Third, we gave a gamified framework, points, badges for milestones, and leadership boards to celebrate achievement. Fourth, in-class collaboration challenges encourages teamwork, discussion, and real-world application of math skills. Fifth, differentiated learning pathways allow students to choose from enrichment tasks, reteach resources, or extension activities based on their needs. And finally, progress tracking tools. Student dashboards allow both teachers and students to monitor performance, achievements, and growth over time. This project has applications that go far beyond a single classroom. First, it can be expanded across grade levels and subject areas by adapting the flipped and gamified model to fit different content. Second, it can be used as a professional development resource to train teachers in blended learning strategies and gamification techniques. Third, it can serve as a district-level pilot program, providing a tested model for increasing engagement and achievement. And finally, it stands as a strong example of effective educational technology integration, leveraging our LMS, interactive tools, and progress dashboard to create a student-centered learning environment. This means the project is not just a one-time initiative, it is replicable, scalable framework for innovation in instruction. In closing, this project represents more than just a new way of delivering math instruction. It's a shift towards a more engaging, student-centered learning environment. By combining the flipped classroom model with gamification, we've created a structure that meets students where they are, keeps them motivated, and pushes them towards higher level of mastery. The data we gather from student progress will allow us to refine and improve the program, ensuring it continues to meet both academic goals and individual learning needs. I believe this project has the potential not only to transform our 8th grade math classroom, but also to serve as a model for other educators who want to make learning both rigorous and exciting. Thank you for your time, your feedback, and your support as we bring this vision to life.